Well, he would say, of course.
He always has a rock star entrance. One thing about Cru Jones is you cannot underestimate the man. He has a flashy entrance, but he's a devious man once that bell rings.
Well, tremendous professional wrestler, but let's be honest, also actor, model, multifaceted. Some might say he's even an all-star.
Exactly right.
And his opponent, he is from Dullah Dullah Island, weighing in at 215 pounds. Please give it up for Marvelous Michael Stevens.
You talk about flashy entrances, literally. Marvelous Michael Stevens, Marv for short, always a fan favorite. Should be a great matchup here as these two men, both phenomenal athletes. However, two totally different ring styles.
Well, and Marvelous Michael Stevens for quite a while with Sal Romano gone. We had no idea if Mr. Romano was going to be back. He is. Now Michael Stevens back to being the assistant general manager, but he's also been doing an awful lot more in-ring time along with Drew. Last time we saw them was that 10-man elimination match not that long ago.
And obviously, Cru Jones in phenomenal condition. And referee checking the boots, and our new referee here, Stan. Newcomer here at RPW. Bell is sounded, and we'll have action if we can get Cru Jones to stop talking.
Now, Cru Jones always seems to have several matches, one with the person who he's against in the ring, and at least one, maybe two, with the fans at ringside.
You made mention to the All-Star. A lot of rumors going around about the man the All-Star had run-ins with.
Very much so. I understand that we may be seeing the return of Sugar Dunkerton.
For a long time since the Sugar Man's.
In fact, there's a rumor we may see him as early as January 29th at RPW Reloaded.
Talk about a tremendous lineup. It's just going to be one like you've never seen. If you have not put that on your calendar, January 29th, 7 p.m., right here at Johnny G's Front Center.
Well, and you know, we know already we're going to have the Dark City Fight Club. The Dark City Fight Club are returning, the NWA World Tag Team Champions. Last time they were here, a 20-minute time limit draw they had with our champions, the Usual Suspects. A tremendous match, reviewed as such, and I think, quite honestly, probably the best match in the state last year.
Exactly
they're going
right.
to they're going to up the ante right as we start into 2011, because it's been decided just recently that the Usual Suspects will be getting a rematch at Reloaded.
Absolutely right. And you talk about a main event, championship night, RPW Reloaded, January 29th. The Usual Suspects and RPW Tag Team Champions challenging the Dark City Fight Club, the NWA World Tag Team Championship on the line. And that's just one match in what's going to be an incredible night.
Well, we also know that there's going to be a 6-man match. We know that Marvelous Michael Stevens, Drew Adler, and Frankie Valentine are going to be taking on the Jimmy Rave approved team. Mike Posey, Corey Hollis, Chip Day at that very show.
And those guys have a lot of heat right now. Jimmy Rave has really worked himself into quite a situation as well with Kyle Matthews. And Kyle Matthews won the right to his choice of matches.
Well,
We're waiting on that.
We know that he wants Jimmy Rave, and I believe we're going to get that match also at Reloaded. So if you're watching this, and in fact you may well be watching this on the 29th, right as we're heading into Reloaded, you're going to want to make sure that you get down early to get your choice seats, because we plan for this to be a sellout, and you're going to want to make sure. And my understanding is there's not even going to be an increase in ticket prices.
Cannot believe it. Championship card without championship prices. The same popular prices will be in effect right here at Johnny G's Fun Center. The only problem is getting them quick, because it will sell out. Get here early. Get your tickets, because it's going to be an event unlike any other. Right now, Marv back to the corner by Cru Jones, and Cru with that slick elbow pops him with it. Arm whips him across the ring. Cru charges in, and that time Marv moves out of the way.
Ducks one there, up. Oh, cut off right there by Cru Jones, who grabs him and hooks him with a neck breaker when he was elevated on the second rope.
Cru Jones is so smooth with his moves. You certainly have to give the devil his due. Outstanding athlete.
Referee needs to get in here on that 5 count, get right in Cru Jones's face. First time for this young referee, and he's going to have to really exert his authority now so that the wrestlers understand that he needs to be paid attention to.
That time the shirt being pulled and rams him head first, face first, right to the turnbuckle. Ooh. Pounding away now. Has that knee into the chest and throat, and referee calls for a break. Cru Jones knows the rules. He breaks them, but in order to break them correctly, he has to know them very well. He knows them very well.
He will take every inch within the rules as he works on his opponent. And right now he's got Marvelous Marv on the apron on the outside. Marv rolling outside at this point, trying to get a little bit of wind in, trying to get some space in between him and Cru Jones. Smart move actually on his part, but Jones, realizing the advantage is his, comes to the outside, kicks him, throws him right back in. Jones sees him ready for the picking at this point, and there he goes outside in with an elbow drop.
And glazed him as he came in, and here's Cru getting ready to set up for that win as he likes to have it. Hooks that leg, maybe a little bit too confident.
Got it right there.
Over. Could have been a great upset there from Marv. Clothesline took him completely over. 360 flip, and now Cru Jones taking that boot and putting it right into the face and head of Marvelous Michael Stevens. Stevens now back up to his feet. Cru Jones in the corner. Hard chop.
Well, we've noticed over the last few weeks, particularly in the absence of Sal Rinauro, a little bit more aggression out of both Drew Adler and Marvelous Michael Stevens. We're seeing an example of it in this match, but right now he's down, but always aware of himself, rolls away. Big mistake there by Cru Jones. Jones is down, but so is Marvelous Michael Stevens. Gonna have to see which of the two can get to their feet first, and that person will have an opportunity. Stevens trying to get a second wind at this point. Jones is still down, but Stevens has made it to the ropes and is trying to pull himself up.
And both men getting up about the same time. And both men are up.
Catches him. Jumps up with an enziguri, catches him right in the back of the head, beautifully executed, and he's still wobbling, but he's moving forward, and that smart forearm right there into Cru Jones, another forearm. Ooh.
Knocked his teeth out, didn't he?
Well, yes, the front row enjoyed that one. Elbow over into the corner. He's up, goes over to slingshots over, catches him with that moonsault, and he's got the cover right there.
Hooks the leg. He may have him right here.
Cover right there.
Glad you're watching Rampage Rewind, My41 TV.
Caught their power slam.
And Cox Communications, glad you're with us. Hope you'll be with us at Rampage Reloaded, as we said, on the 29th of January. Could be tonight, depending on when you're watching. And again, the rapport with the fans, sometimes a disadvantage for Cru Jones.
Well, he does this regularly. He seems, like I said, well, though, right there, a disadvantage. This could be it.
Roll up.
Oh.
2.5, 2 3/4 count.
The fans almost caused that, but he's got him up right now, and down again he goes. This is going to be it right here, Ben.
Spin him around with that sidewalk slam, and that's it. And your winner, and doing those push-ups like only he can do, Cru Jones, hot like lava.
One of these days, getting distracted by the crowd is going to be his comeuppance, and it almost was in this match. Marvelous Michael Stevens just that close to the victory, but not enough. Your winner, Cru Jones. And we're not 100% sure yet, Ben, what's going on with Cru Jones heading into Reloaded, but we know it will be impactful as he was here.
You're watching Rampage Rewind, and your winner, Cru Jones. We'll be right back.